Hi guys, how's everyone doing tonight? How are y'all? My name's Lindsay. I'm the owner and designer of Tarnation Creations. I am located in Oklahoma. I've been in business for 5 years, and I make wreaths and swags, centerpieces, home decor, anything beautiful or may bring a little smile and a little joy and beauty into your life. Hey, welcome in. Tonight is a collaboration with Creek Road. Creek Road Designs TX, but their website is creekroad.net. So if you guys are shopping with them at all, at any point in time, you can use my code. It is TC10. Hey friends. Be sure to pop in and say hi. Even if you're watching on the replay for my friends on Facebook, say hi, comment where you're watching from. And if you're new here, please let me know. Hello, welcome in everyone. Thank you. Oh my goodness, you are awesome. Miss Francesca, I'm gonna make you a mod, my dear. Thank you for your help. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Hello, Cindy. I'm in the Oklahoma City area. Yeah, hello, Miss Teresa. Hi, guys. So tonight, all the products you see are going to be from creekroad.net. And if you are shopping with them, you can use my code TC10. And once you build your cart up to $99, you get free shipping. So just add that cart up so you don't have to take care of that shipping. Shipping prices are getting crazy every day, and you guys can use my code any point in time. Hello, welcome in everyone. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Creek Road. So let's talk about the beautiful products that I picked out for this collaboration tonight. This is a gorgeous sign. Okay, they sublimate. They're absolutely stunning. They are the best. Look at the quality and the shading and the color of that. It is absolutely stunning. It's my favorite. Well, hey, Cindy, we're practically neighbors then. Just come on down. Let me know when you're down in the city. I love this sign. I thought it was just kind of unique and different, and I don't see a lot of people using this, so I thought, well, let's use this tonight because I just think succulents are so beautiful, and you can use them any time of year. Personally, I think you can use them any time of year. This would be a great neutral design. This would be great for anyone's home. This would be a great gift too. It's not super specific. Like, I think anyone would like this design. It's got some gorgeous colors in it, okay? And I did not already do any prep work because I want you guys to see all that I do, okay? What's the color name? What's the company name is creekroad.net. creekroad.net. That's the company name, okay? The code is TC10. TC10 is the code to get 10% off. And these are the 3 ribbons. Hey, Miss Candy and Christina and Jan. Hi, guys. We're going to be using a 2.5-inch purple lace edge, a 1.5-inch burlap. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with a burlap. And then a 7/8-inch green and white stripe. So we're pulling in all the colors. That burlap is just going to neutralize everything and kind of bring a little bit of your eye in, okay? So if you guys have shopped with Creek Road, I want you guys to put an emoji in the comments. Tell me if you have shopped with Creek Road, okay? Then we're gonna ask who hasn't shopped with Creek Road, okay? All right. Look at these gorgeous gray florals. These are something that I got to have a lot of fun with. I've done a few designs with them. Gray florals are incredibly hard to find. So just another thing I wanted to kind of point out and show how to design with gray florals, okay? Even though there's not a lot of gray in this sign, it's going to bring out all the other colors, okay? These gorgeous cream roses with all the pretty fillers too. Look at all the fillers you're going to get with this, okay? We're not going to use all of them. We're just going to use a few of each bundle. This teal with yellow. Isn't that beautiful? Hey, Miss Diane. Hi, Miss Cindy. Hello, guys. Hello, how's everyone doing? Okay. And then they have lamb's ear. Oh, it's beautiful. Gorgeous coloring. Super soft to the touch. Okay. And then we're going to add in, this was something I bought as soon as they listed it on their website. This gorgeous eucalyptus. It is a pusher, okay? If y'all are not familiar with a pusher, that means that you can push this stem all the way up to thicken it, or you can pull it down and you can use your nippers and cut that off and cut this off. So you've now doubled. You have now doubled, and this is a big bush, okay? So if you cut all those off, you're really, really gonna let that bush go a long way, my friends, okay? I love the variegated tips, and I love those little beaded tips at the top, okay? So that's gonna be our greenery, our filler, our florals. I'm gonna add in a little bit of purple, but I'm just gonna actually use the fillers that are in this bush, okay? So all these bushes, all these florals you guys can get at creekroad.net and use my code, and then we'll see how it's coming along. If I have to add one more of my own personal stash, I may add one more of my own personal stash, okay? So if you guys have not purchased from Creek Road, I want you to let me know. I want to hear from y'all. If you are new, let me know if you are new. Maybe you're like, who is this Creek Road and who's this lady? If y'all are new, Creek Road is a wonderful team, husband and wife team, Greg and Michelle down in Texas. And they represent kind of the American dream, my friends. They decided to start their business and several years ago, and it has just blossomed and grown, and it's turned into a wonderful, amazing thing. And it's been a real honor to be a part of their journey. So what we're going to do is we're going to take their jewelry hole punch. I also get this from their website. So if you guys work with signs a lot, you're going to want to use something like this, okay? We are going, a lot of times when you guys see me make my signs, I always usually put them to the left or to the right. I'm going to put this one in the smack dab in the center, okay? So we are going to be punching 4 holes, one at the bottom, one at the top, and one on each side, okay? If you have a quilting board or a measuring mat, I always kind of like to line it up so I get kind of even with it. And my little tip with this is you really don't need to get far away from the edge because you really want it to be kind of invisible with that wire, okay? I use a 24 or 26 gauge wire. This is available. It's listed on my website right now. It is listed on my website right now under the spring and summer category. You guys can check out my website at tarnationcreations.com. And I even gave a little discount on shipping. So, you guys will be able to take advantage of that. Okay, here we go. So I've got my 4 holes already punched. Okay, you barely see it. Now, if you don't have the hole puncher, you can also use an awl and really kind of dig a hole in, or I've seen some people drill a hole in. Oh, hey, Miss Paula, everyone's on Facebook. Oh, it's a weekend. Weekends are always pretty popular for lives. Hey, guys. Thank you. Okay, so what I do is I'm going to put it through my hole. I'm going to leave a little tiny itty-bitty tail, but I'm going to go through the hole twice. Now, here's where I'm going to give you one of my secret little tips, okay? I twist as tight as I can. It's going to be a little hard to show on camera, but I twist as tight as I can close to that hole. And now remember, I've gone in there twice now, okay? And then I twist a few more times. And then I'm going to clip that off. When I used to do this is one of those learn from my mistakes. When I used to do this back in the day, okay, just a little bit of, inexperience, I would take that tail and I would continue wiring it up through the tail at the top. So it'd be like up to here. That would make it really difficult to stick through the sign because the secondary wrapped wire would catch. So that's just a little tiny pro tip I'm going to share with you guys about using signs and the wire, okay? All right. But if you, like I said, if you don't want to use the wire, you can always use a pipe cleaner. I definitely use pipe cleaners as well. I just really like that the wire hides so well, you barely see it at all. Angela uses zip ties. Okay, so do you get a little bit bigger hole then for the zip ties? That's got to be a tiny zip tie. I like it. I like that you guys are throwing out other ideas too. Thank you, Miss Kim. Thank you guys for sharing out the live. You guys are awesome. Miss Paula uses bind wire. Miss Paula, you see, there's all different techniques, and you really just have to find what one works best for you. Everyone's gonna work a little tiny bitty different way, okay? This is just how I like to work. You guys do what technique works best for you and whatever that's gonna be. All right, has everyone had dinner already? We just had, my kiddos did homemade pizza, and then I had leftover pizza from last night, my chicken bacon ranch. I know a couple people said they really like chicken bacon ranch. I had never had chicken bacon ranch until I moved out to Oklahoma. I'd never even heard of chicken bacon ranch pizza. Now, I'm from California, like I said, and we have California Pizza Kitchen. And they have a really odd kind of pizza, but it's my favorite, and everyone thinks it's so weird. But I love it. It has lettuce and bacon and Alfredo sauce, or like a white cream sauce and cheese. Oh my gosh, it's so... Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Hello, Miss Lori, how are you? I feel like a... Wait. I feel like a ding ding. I thought those were succulents. Yes, the succulents are on the sign. Oh yes, they are succulents on the sign, absolutely. There's succulents and florals. Yeah. Taco pizza. Oh, that sounds good. Miss Kim says anything ranch. Vanya had breakfast for dinner. Yes, Nicole, they did. Okay, so my mom took them overnight, and she took them to Barnes & Noble, and I was surprised how many books they got with their $50 gift card. And so I kind of figured they would get like a Dogman book, or they love Plants vs. Zombies. They love the graphics of Plants vs. Zombie. And then they also love Pokemon books. They just finished up the How to Train Your Dragon series. And so we've been trying to look at maybe some other series for them to read. And a while ago, we talked to them about Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson and the, all about the Greek Roman gods kind of a thing. And Jameson picked it up today. And he's already like 60 pages in. He read the whole drive home. He read while my mom was doing errands with them. I was like, oh my gosh, this kid's a speed reader. He's got to be like his mama. Okay, so we've got it wired in. And I'm going to just center it. And so I'm going to secure my wire around the grapevine. Now the grapevine I did provide myself, okay? No, Miss Lori, they are, on the sign, they are succulents, and they've got a couple other florals with them. And then I'm going to be using the florals from Creek Road to highlight the sign and to draw your eye in and just kind of bring it all together. Hello. Hi, guys. Hi, Miss Julie. This sign is a, let me see. Was this a 11.75 inch? Yes. Yes. Anytime I use a sign with a grapevine, they are going to be the larger size signs. I like to use the smaller signs for my pancake wreaths, but the bigger ones I use on my grapevines. Oh, what'd you get, Miss Lori? Miss Lori, can't wait to get her order. Miss Kim, you guys, if you missed their live sale, they just got in a bunch of gorgeous filler flowers, little rosettes, and I'm telling you, sometimes I would get those fillers at home, and they would be $4 or $5.99. Creek Road has them listed to sell, you guys, at $3.50. And yes, you can use my discount code with that. So if you guys are shopping tonight, check out those new florals. They make excellent fillers. I did order a bunch myself, so when they get in here, I'm sure I'll be doing an unboxing video for you guys, because they got them in a ton of colors. Hello. I also released my video showing you guys the Margaritaville kit. So a while ago, we were talking about doing a Margaritaville kit, as a pancake wreath. A lot of people said they wanted to learn how to make a pancake wreath with detailed instructions, and Creek Road said, let's do it. So we have released the pancake kit wreath, you guys. So check out their wreath kit. It is available. There are, I think, 30 or maybe even less than 30 kits, okay? We're going to be making it at the end of the month on the 28th. Kathy got your margarita kit. Woohoo! Thanks, Kathy. And you guys can use my discount code on the kit too, okay? I'm so excited. It's going to be fun. We're going to definitely do it up. I think we're going to have margaritas. We're going to have margaritas on that live. So, mark your calendars, February 28th, 8 p.m. Central. We'll do it on both platforms. And, you better believe it. I'm going to have a margarita that night, you guys. I'm going to have a margarita. I am probably just going to have a classic lime margarita. Okay, that's kind of my go-to. It's kind of my favorite. Let's see. I'm going to get my sign in here. For me, it's a little hard sometimes to get it on straight. So hopefully we can get it on the first time and be good to go. Hello, Miss Melissa. How are you? Hi, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are doing a collaboration tonight with Creek Road. So all these cool items are from them. If you guys are shopping, you can use my code TC10. We were talking about the new kit that they just released today that I'm going to be making at the end of the month. Okay, so it's going to be a party. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Make sure to set your calendars. I may even have something fun up my sleeve as a surprise. So y'all just stay tuned. Okay, February 28th, 8 p.m. Central. Both platforms. Woohoo! Thanks, guys. Oh, Francesca, thank you so much. All right, I've got 3 in, and now I've just got to get this last one wired on. Let's see. I'm going to use y'all as, there we go. Look how pretty that is. All right, their signs are gorgeous. If y'all have purchased from them, because I know we've got a lot of wreath makers in the chat, I want to hear what has been your favorite sign that you have purchased. And if you are not a wreath maker, if you have received a wreath from myself or Miss Courtney or any of the other amazing designers that are here watching and joining us today, what has been your favorite sign from Creek Road that you have received or purchased? Love margaritas, but I'm allergic to tequila. Oh, no! Well, the only way I can drink tequila is if it's in a margarita. So it's got to be in a margarita for me to hide it. Hey, Miss Krista girl, how are you? Happy weekend. What's going on, girl? Oh, let's see. The cream and the blue bunny, says Jolene. I know, I love that one. Their brand new one. It's gorgeous. I can't wait. I'm going to design with it soon. I think this weekend even, and list it on my website. A memorial sign for your dad. Oh, that's wonderful. That must have been a custom order then, huh? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. There we go. Let's see. I'm about to get my first sign, says Miss Lori. Woohoo! What sign was it, Lori? You gotta share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Krista, we were talking about the margarita kit. It's been officially listed with Creek Road, and we've got a date for February 28th. So we're gonna be having some drinks and designing a pancake wreath. And guys, this pancake wreath comes with the wire frame. It comes with the wire frame and the pipe cleaners. You're gonna have plenty of pipe cleaners, okay? You're gonna be able to use it for another design. You are gonna have leftover mesh, so you'll be able to use that in another design. And you're gonna have leftover ribbon too, okay? So the only thing that you won't get is a backer, if you guys wanna put a backer on it, okay? You guys see me do that on my pancake wreaths. You don't have to, but if you wanna do it, you can get those backers I get mine at home, but I've been told you can get them at Hobby Lobby. So check out both of those places if you want to get one of your wreath backers and join us when we make the pancake wreath, okay? I got the Texas boot. Oh, nice! Having trouble choosing ribbon? Help, says Melanie. Oh, no! Well, okay. Let's see. If anyone is able in the chat to help her out, I probably can't right now while I'm designing, but you could maybe send me a message with a screenshot, and I'll be happy to maybe send a couple recommendations out your way. A black horse. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Lori. Hey, Miss Anna. Fiesta sign. Ooh, I have never been able to make a fiesta wreath. I really, really want to. I've just never had the chance. Okay, so there's our sign. I think it's, I'm trying to get it so it doesn't glare. There we go. Now we're gonna make our bow, okay? I'm gonna get out my bow maker. We're gonna always start with our larger one, which is the 2.5 inch. Oh, some folks are giving her recommendations. Thank you guys. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. Oh, I love this. I love this. Thank you. I gotta try to make a lasso wreath. Woohoo! You bought 2 for yourself and the wreath sold very quickly, says Patty. I know. I don't see this sign being used very much. So I'm glad you got to do that. That's awesome. I have a hard time too. I use all the ribbon. Yeah, it's not easy. Okay, we're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. You guys always see me do the bow at the top. Okay, I'm gonna do it kind of in the corner this time. Okay, it's gonna be I'm gonna try and make it a vertical bow if I can keep it vertical. Okay, so I'm gonna do a tail that's about 10 inches long. Pinch and twist with my bow maker. That's just me though. Okay, if you guys do a hand bow, more power to you. I am in awe. Okay, I'm gonna do a 5.5 inch loop. Okay. Aren't they? Thank you. Yes, I love the colors. Teals and sagey greens and the purples are just so pretty. That's why I love this sign, because I think this would work any time of year. And I also think this would be a great gift for anyone. Okay. So I'm fanning my longer tail on the bottom and then my tail on the top. We're going to dovetail. Okay. And I always tend to cut mine just a little bit longer, knowing that when I get it up on the wreath, we're probably going to trim the tails down just a little bit more. Okay. So here's how it's looking so far. But like I said, we're going to probably trim that down just a little bit more. Okay. We're going with our burlap on top. Hey, Justin, how's it going? We're going to just repeat that, okay? We're just going to go a little tiny bit shorter, about a 1/2 inch. Just stack it, pinch and twist, a 1/2 inch smaller. So this one's going to be 5 inches, okay? Pinch and twist. All right. And same on the next. Burlap, this burlap ribbon is one that I always have in stock, guys, in all the sizes. I never let my burlap ribbon go out of stock because I always need it all year round. Whether that's a 1.5 inch, a 2.5 inch, or even a 4 inch. I always have burlap ribbon in, okay? So if you guys ever need like a staple, this is a staple. Your burlap is your staple, okay? You're gonna always want to have that on hand. A couple of fiesta wreaths. Oh, awesome. And they have so many cool, beautiful, colorful signs too. All right. So now we're going to go in with the 7/8 inch. Do y'all like 7/8 inch or do you guys struggle? The grapevine is my own supply. I know that no, Creek Road does not supply the grapevines. Yeah. So you guys will have to get your own grapevine, but you can get them at Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby. Walmart even sells a grapevine too. It's just a little bit different material. It still is a wood base, but it's just a little different type. So it's a little bit denser and thicker. It can be a little bit harder to put the florals in. Just a heads up. But yeah, you can definitely definitely get your grapevine a couple different places, okay? You struggle with the 7/8 inch? Okay. Wait a minute, what just happened? Oh, Krista's back on TikTok! What just happened, you guys? Oh, let's blow up the comments welcoming Krista back. Oh my gosh, Krista! Hello, girl! Heck yes! Okay, I love 7/8 inch. The trick I find to doing it is you kind of want to add a little bit of depth and dimension to it, okay? So use your fingers like a curling iron and add a little bit of pressure, and that's what gives such a pretty loop and a little pretty curve to it, okay? Everyone's saying, hey, Krista girl, they have missed you. All right, I'm going to go a whole inch this time, okay? So this tail is only 7 inches. And keep in mind, I'm keeping everything vertical. I'm not spreading these out. Krista girl, are you feeling the love? I hope so. Oh my goodness. All right. Then gonna do, let's see. Yep, we're gonna do a whole inch. So we did a whole inch on the tail less and a whole inch less on the loop, okay? Oh, y'all, I can't believe Krista's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Come on, Krista girl. Okay, and then a little tail at the top. So I find 5/8 inch really, really fun to use. I think you just have to play with it a little bit, just because you probably, for those that struggle, it's just probably not, you know, you're not used to it, and it can be easy to over twist it, or it can be easy to over manipulate it, over curl it. Oh, okay. So here's our bow. All right, so we're gonna kind of do it in the corner there. And like I said, I may trim my tails down, but just for making the bow, I wanted to make sure I always have enough. And then if I have to trim it down a little bit, I'm totally fine with that. I don't mind. Okay. What are we doing? What's happening here? We're road tripping? Where are we road tripping? I'm missing the comments. Use a zip tie pipe cleaner, wind that through. Okay, get it nice and tight. Not too tight because you don't want to pucker it. If you do it anymore, it's gonna pucker. Okay, so it's kind of a fine line between too loose and it comes apart, and not loose enough and you're in trouble, or if you pull it too much. Okay, so I'm gonna use my nippers, get rid of that zip tie. Trouble twins are in the house. Oh my goodness, Francesca, what? Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. Okay, who is loving all the purples this season? I feel like we have done more purple this last month than I think I've ever done with my business. It has been the year of purple, you guys. All right, so this is going to go down right here, kind of in the corner. Feed it through. And then if I have to, I don't want to cover up the word welcome, so I'm going to lower it a little bit more. There we go. Let's see. Waiting on supplies. Doing a purple wreath. Woohoo! Yay! Okay, there we go. So it's going to be right there in the corner. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Love purple. Love the purple. Yes, there's so much pretty things you can do with purple. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Okay. I'm going to fan this out just a little tiny bit. There we go. And there is our bow. Okay, so we kept it in the corner. And now we're going to start adding all of our greenery to go around it, okay? So I'm going to start with the lamb's ear. Get this all nipped up. I am probably going to use both stems, both bundles, but we'll see. We'll take it one bundle at a time just to see, okay? You guys are this is going to be off camera, but I am going to be dipping my greenery into my glue pot. Okay, but if you guys prefer to use a glue gun, use a glue gun. Again, always do what works best for you. Okay. All right. Wow, Beth, that's amazing. Congratulations. Okay, first one, I'm going to go right underneath the bow coming down. And my favorite way to teach design, personally, I think the easiest way that I like to learn too is by mimicking. So what I do on the bottom, I'm going to do on the top, okay? So we did one angling out. Now we're going to do an angling out going up top. This is how we get our shaping to look so pretty, okay? You know, that is, oh, that does so much for it already. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. That's amazing news. Okay, I'm going to go underneath the bow just a little bit smaller than this one. So then I'm going to do the same thing over here underneath. And it's going to sit just under that, okay? I'm going to lift my bow tail up. And make sure, see, there we go. Okay. Then I'm going to go a little bit higher and a little bit lower on each side so you can kind of see where this is going. Arlene, I see your comment. Hello. That's the first comment I've seen from you though, girl. I'm sorry if they're not coming through. I know Facebook can be there can be a little delay on Facebook too. So I apologize. Hey, Miss Dana. Oh, yay! Second place in your granddaughter's competition. That's awesome. Okay, so we did a third one. Now I'm going to third one over here, right in between these two. Okay. So, my kiddos really want to go see the new Dog Man movie. It came out. Has anyone seen it, or does anyone else's kiddos want to see the new Dog Man movie? I told my husband that seems like a great boy activity to do. I have no interest in seeing it. Greg and Michelle, does Anthony like Dog Man? Because our boys are the same exact age. Same exact age. Okay, so I'm going to put one more right here, curving this way. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so pretty. And then one more coming down this way. And then we're going to start filling in underneath the bow in this corner here, okay? Aiden says it was good. Okay. Yay, 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 yay. Ray's going to do it. You're going to go see it tomorrow too? Okay. Yes. He loves Dog Man. Oh, see, I wish we could get these boys together. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. Oh, so pretty. Look at the dimension on that, you guys. That lamb's ear is gorgeous. Okay, so now I don't want it to be too long, okay? So I'm going to take my lamb's ear and I'm actually going to snip it in half to fill that gap in underneath the bow. Okay. Miss Arlene, you may try going out and come back in to get the comments to work? Let me know, my dear. And if not, Miss Arlene, if it's easier to watch it on the replay, hop on the replay tomorrow. Or if you have TikTok, I am also live over on TikTok. Same exact name, Tarnation Creations, okay? Oh, thank you, Miss Pam. Thank you. So, is everyone cooking tomorrow? Are you guys cooking, or are you just doing a bunch of appetizers? Let me know. We're not doing it. We don't do the Super Bowl. We don't do the Super Bowl. So we're not having to go out of our way. So I'm kind of looking forward to not having to do it. But I will be live again tomorrow, twice tomorrow. Once at 1 o'clock and then once at 8 o'clock. So for anyone that doesn't like the Super Bowl, if you want to hang with me, I'll be custom designing tomorrow night. Okay, you guys can hang with me tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central. I don't think the game will be over then, will it? Kim's going to Courtney's house. Oh, potato soup sounds so good. All right. I cut my other pieces in half as well. And I'm going to put one right here where there's a little tiny bit of a gap. That's the other thing I like to always kind of say when I'm designing. Look for the holes. Look for the places where your eye stops. And I'm going to fill up here a little bit more as well. Actually, I'm going to go under. And then I'm going to take my last piece and cut it in half as well. And honestly, we could stop right here and this would be a beautiful design. But we're going to go more. I don't care for the teams playing, but I am having a party and playing games. Nice. Well, I hope you have a great time, regardless of who the outcome is. My son and his wife are sick, so we're staying home. Oh no. Who's performing? And this is going to go up the top. Who's performing at the halftime show? The last Super Bowl that I did go to, we did get invited to, and we actually went. I feel like they start so late, and then it's just, you know, the kids get tired. But the last one we did go to, it was Eminem and everything else. Nothing yet, Miss Arlene, but I just love. Oh, well, thank you for hanging with me, my dear. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to take this. These are the eucalyptus pushers. Oh, they're so gorgeous. I watch for the commercials. Well, I've already been seeing some of the commercials. The ones with, what's her name? She's on Schitt's Creek. What is her name? Oh my gosh, she is hilarious. I am cracking up. It's George Strait? No, it's not. Is it really? No. Taylor Swift will join him. Oh boy. Kendrick Lamar. Okay. I don't know a whole lot of his songs. We're going to my sister's. Today is mine and my bro-in-law's birthday. Angie! Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you guys have a great birthday. Happy birthday. All right, so I'm just going to take these eucalyptus now, and all I'm going to do, I cut them in half so I can really get a little bit more bang for my buck. I'm just going to fill it in those gaps, okay? The commercial with the Budweiser horses. Oh, the Budweiser horses are always good. Are they the Clydesdales? Fun fact, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but some of those Clydesdale horses are actually here in Oklahoma, not far from me. And we go several times a year to the barn and get to visit with the horses. They're a lot of fun. I have a gorgeous photo that I should post. Here, I'm going to show you all what I'm doing. So I'm just inserting it in between where the lamb's ear is. I'm just creating that depth and dimension, okay? So if wreath makers in here, if you wanted to recreate this, you could easily stop right here after adding just some of the eucalyptus, but I'm not. So I'm going to show you each different layer we can do, okay? Just keep adding more and more and more so you can design this to whatever your taste is. If less is more, then less is more. Clydesdales are your favorites. Oh, Nick, you've got baby. Oh my goodness. You're a good girl. Don't you worry. Yes, these are going right into the grapevine. I'm dipping them in glue first. You're not seeing that on camera. Hey, Candace, I am. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're doing a collaboration with creekroad.net tonight, guys. So if you don't know who they are, you're not following them, they're here in the chat. Be sure to give them a follow. All of these products, minus the grapevine, these are from creekroad.net, and you guys can use my code if you're shopping with them. It's TC10. Right now, we've added our sign in, we've got our greenery, and we made our bow. We're going to add some florals in next, okay? You're all good. I'm just using the eucalyptus to fill in the spaces in between where there might be little gaps, okay? I'm going to fill some in right underneath the bow. And if anyone was interested, this piece is listed on my website. There's just a photo of the sign, okay? So if someone wanted to grab this up, it is under my website, tarnationcreations.com, and it's under the spring and summer category, and this can ship out Monday morning. Okay, so we've got our eucalyptus added in. Okay, I'm going to pull my ribbon over just a little bit so I'm not blocking that beautiful welcome sign. And now we're going to add our florals, okay? I'm going to start with my colors, and then I'm going to start with the brighter color, and then I'm going to add in the softer color, okay? Yes, anytime y'all are here with me and there's no music playing for my TikTok friends, that means that I am live on both platforms. So if you guys need to head out and you need to watch the replay over on my Facebook page, please be sure you're following me over there. It's Tarnation Creations, just no space. I don't know why Facebook does that. It boggles my mind. That's not how I set it up, but they did that. Okay, so I cut off all the filler. Look at all the filler you guys get on these bushes. They're gorgeous, but my favorite part is actually these beaded balls. They're not the foam balls. Do you guys know that what I'm talking about? The foam squishy where you squish them a little bit and they break apart. These are hard. Okay, so they're not gonna fall apart. They're really, really, really pretty. So I cut all of those out first, and then we're gonna probably only use 2 of these teals. We'll see. I'm gonna use 3. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Oh, Krista, girl, I'm getting emotional having you back. Thank you for hanging with us. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm going to trim this down just a little bit. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to pop one right in here. Okay. Dip it in glue. Hello, Miss Sherry. How are you? Hi, guys. If I am missing comments, please forgive me. Please forgive me. You guys just say it again or ask politely for a mod to pin it if I'm missing comments. When we're live on both platforms, it's just a little bit harder for me to check both comments, but I try my best, okay? All right, so we did one on the top. So now we're going to do one coming out. And the other thing I liked, one of my other tips with florals is you don't want to insert florals facing the exact same way, because that's not how they grow in nature. Okay, so to keep it more realistic and more natural looking, you want them going facing different directions. Okay. All right. Where do I get my grapevines from? I purchase them in bulk. I purchase 30 or 50 at a time. So you may not need that, but if you're just buying a few, you can get them at, like I said, Walmart has a different version. I'm not a big fan of it. It's harder to put florals in, but you can find them at Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby. First time in, well, thank you. Welcome. Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm the owner and designer of Tarnation Creations. We're making a wreath tonight using products from creekroad.net. I am blessed that I get to affiliate with them, and so all the products here, minus the grapevine, are from them. And if you guys are shopping any of their products, not just the ones I'm showing tonight, you guys can use my code. It's TC10. You'll get 10% off. And then if you're doing a little bit more shopping, you can build your cart up to $99 after my discount, and you will get free shipping. So, yeah, check them out. They are a wonderful small business, husband and wife team, Greg and Michelle. They are absolutely amazing people. I've come to get to know them really, really well, and I just love and adore them. Okay, So I'm going to pull this one down. I don't want it quite so close to the other one. There we go. All right, so we've got 3 teals, okay? And then we're going to bring in the white. Actually, I think what I want to do for this is I'm going to pop in. Look at these. Look how beautiful these are. These look like real roses, you guys. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for helping out. You guys are awesome. Okay. I want to hear from you guys. We're going to go right in here, right in between them. I want to hear from you guys what kind of collaboration you guys want to see me do in the future. What theme would you guys like to see? I'm going to bend that down just a little bit. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. All right, I'm going to take one more. And this is going to pop out from behind the bow. Thank you, Moz. Thank you so much for pinning. I appreciate it. Debbie wants to see spring. June wants to see Mother's Day. All right, all right. Let's see. Come on, get in there. There we go. I'm going to push this all the way in. So this one's facing out this way. This one's facing out this way. We're going to do a third one, and it's probably going to be facing the opposite way, okay? So they're all going to be facing a little bit different direction. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping out, guys. I appreciate it. Spring with tulips, spring or Easter. You know, they did just get in. Did you guys see their lollipops? Their Easter lollipops? I thought a lollipop swag, an Easter lollipop swag would be really, really fun. Did you guys see that? Anything blinged out dynamic? Well, I did do, when did we do that collab, Creek Road, where we did the black jewels? That was probably the most blinged out I've ever done. And that was a lot of fun. I loved that piece. All right, now we're going to take these gray cabbage roses. So I kind of broke them apart so that you guys could see, okay? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4 cabbage roses, and then 5 cabbage roses. This guy got separated. And then you've got all of this as filler, okay? So I just want to show you guys how much filler you're getting in these bushes. Don't sleep on these, okay? I'm going to pull out the hydrangea parts of this bush. September was when we did that. Yes. Oh my gosh, that was such a fun collab. I love that. So you guys let us know what you wanna see. I like hearing you guys' ideas. It helps because we want to know what you guys want to see. What are the things that you struggle with in designing so that we can help you overcome those struggles so you can grow and develop those skills. If it's something I can help you with. Nicole says cherries. Yes. Oh my gosh. Creek Road. Let's do it. Let's do a cherry. Did you guys see Nicole's cherry attachments that she made? Oh, they're so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to add in these darker pieces. Okay. Picking the right ribbon with signs. Ooh. Now, I will tell you. That would probably be a really, really great thing for Courtney to help out with. Courtney with Southern Owls, because she's going to be there on Monday, you guys. She's going to be at Creek Road on Monday. So she would be able to help you out with that so much better than me because she's going to be in their warehouse, okay? Do I go live on certain nights? I go live when I have collaborations or when I have custom orders. I'm going to be live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central and at 8 p.m. Central. I'm going to be live Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central for another collaboration. And then I'm going to be live, I think, Thursday. So I'm going to be live quite a bit this week. Tropicals. Ooh. Well, we are doing a margarita kit. We are doing our margarita kit, you know. If you're just now joining, we are doing a pancake wreath kit from Creek Road. So you guys can purchase the pancake wreath kit. And we're going to be doing that at the end of the month, okay? I'm going to break it down for you guys and show you how to make a pancake wreath. If you don't know what a pancake wreath is, it's the easiest one I know how to make. They're budget friendly, great gifts, good to go between a front door and a storm door. Miss Susan, can you do a Peeps wreath? Well, I may be doing something in that same kind of category coming up soon. Stay tuned. I'm going to take my gray hydrangea, okay, and I'm going to plop it right on top in between these two peonies. The peony and the rose, sorry. There we go. I want to break that up just a little bit. Yes, Courtney's going live on Monday. Courtney is going live on Monday at Creek Road's facility, so you can ask her. Maybe she can help pair signs. Florida doesn't really have seasons, so I was thinking birds of paradise and palm. Ooh, that sounds really fun and pretty. Heck yes. All right. I have a funny story about birds in paradise, though. I have a very funny story about birds of paradise. My husband doesn't think it's funny, but I think it's funny, okay? So when my husband first started dating me, he really wanted to impress me. Charming door. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. He really wanted to impress me. He did all this research on what kind of florals people in California like. And I'm from the desert. I'm from outside of Palm Springs, California, very deserty. And apparently someone on the internet said that the type of floral Southern Californians like to get is birds of paradise. Now, let me just tell you something real quick. Birds of paradise grow everywhere in the desert, and they're like weeds for us. So I never liked birds of paradise, and he spent a fortune purchasing a birds of paradise bouquet for me, and I felt terrible. So, you know, we were just brand new dating, so I of course was very grateful, but years later, I said, you know, you don't really need to get me a birds of paradise wreath again. I'm good. You're going to, what, Donna? What? That's wild. That's wild, girl. Holy moly. All right, so here's again, you could easily stop right here. We added florals, hydrangeas, the fillers, okay? So I'm just showing you guys what you can kind of do. You don't always have to add all the big pieces in. Add the smaller pieces too. So that's what we're going to do now with these blue elements. They match the peony, but we're just going to add a few in. I tend to rip that leaf off, okay? That's just a personal preference. It's not what you guys have to do. That's just my personal preference, okay? That's okay. I'm going to push these up. These are also a pusher. So if you guys say you wanted to cut off the fern and separate it from the berry and the small daisy, you could. But I actually am going to keep mine together. Okay. Oh, that is a quick turnaround, Donna. Holy moly, girl. Thank you. Thanks so much. So this design is listed on my website if anyone wants to snag her up, okay? I'm going to go underneath, in between these two, and poke it into the bottom, okay? So we've got just a little bit of added texture right there with those bead balls. They're so pretty. Okay, so again, what we do up top, what we did on the bottom, we're gonna do up above. Hey, Misty girl, how are you? How are you, friend? Oh, yes. All right, so I'm dipping it in glue. Thank you. Thanks. And this one was at the bottom corner, so we're gonna go at the top. Okay. What do you guys prefer? Let's do a this or that. Are you guys ready? Let's do a this or that, okay? This or that. Mesh or florals? Mesh or florals? That's our this or that. Let me hear what your this or that is. Okay. So I did one up top, one below. I'm going to now do one kind of in between each section. Florals, 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 both florals, floral mesh, but trying to get into florals, florals. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe all these floral peeps. Wow. Wow, guys, you're taking my breath away. I was shocked. I'm shocked. Heck yes, Misty, right? I was not expecting this. I thought Lori says florals. Heck yes, you do. Heck yes, you do. Susan says florals. Arlene says florals. Just started florals and absolutely love it. Debbie, this one is listed on my website. I believe it's $135, and I gave a little discount on shipping. So if you want this wreath, snag it up, and it can ship out as early as Monday because tomorrow they'll be closed. Lisa says, I'm not a fan of mesh. Hey, that's totally okay. I hear you. Totally hear you on that. Okay, I'm going to go underneath the bow. That way we're kind of popping right there. Right there. Let's see. I am shocked at all y'all saying florals. Okay. Okay then. Well, I love this. Mesh with a little bit of floral here and there, says Kim. I love florals, but suck at them, says Tammy. What? Well, girl, you just hang with me a little bit longer, okay? You just hang with me a little bit longer. We'll get you mastering florals, okay? How many people have I encouraged? How many people did not like florals? And then maybe I've brought you over to the good side. I'm teasing, of course, okay? No mesh, says Missy. Floral forever. You guys are cracking me up. Oh my gosh. I missed the first part. Yes, I always like to put my bow on first. But if you missed the beginning, you can watch the replay on my Facebook page, okay? So head on over to my Facebook page. Make sure you guys are following me there. It is Tarnation Creations. Just no space, okay? You can watch the replay over there and you can follow along. You can purchase these products and you can make this design yourself if you want to make this design yourself, okay? My front door faces the west and mesh does not last long. Florals can last longer and keep their color. Yes, yes. I love that. My bow is always the last part, says Helen. There we go. See, everyone's going to do their own kind of thing. Just a little tiny bit different, okay? I always say, you do you, boo. You do you, okay? All right, so here's how we're looking with all those beautiful florals in there, guys. I'm telling you, the lighting does not capture it at all. But I want to add a little tiny pop of purple. Just a little tiny pop of purple, okay? So I'm going to grab this purple bush from Creek Road. I snagged these up as soon as I saw them. They're gorgeous, okay? I'm going to pull the fillers out of this because we don't need any more big ones. We just need the small ones. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And one of these daisies, I'm cutting single, okay? It's going to go right to where the center of my bow is because that's something I always like to do. I like to cover up the center of my bow. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. If you guys are shopping at creekroad.net, let me know. You can always use my code TC10 anytime. And they just listed a ton of florals that are so budget friendly, you guys. I'm telling you, go just add them all to your cart, okay? They got red, white, and blue. They got peaches and pinks. They got yellows and oranges. They are stunning. Working on your first grapevine now. Woohoo! Welcome to your new addiction. You brought me over to florals. Yes, Diane. Tammy, I have a ton to try. Do it, girl. You can do this. You can do this. Just remember, make one. If you don't like it, okay, this is my biggest thing, okay? If you don't like how it's turned out, it's a floral, it's glue. It's glue. Just pull it out. Just be gentle. You can pull out your florals and put them in another way. Put them in a day later if you need to step away and look at it in a different perspective. How many florals do you use in a wreath? Well, for this one, I use 2 greeneries. So I use the lamb's ear and I use the eucalyptus. And so that's 2 greens. And then I used the teal, the white, and the gray. So I used three florals plus 2 greeneries for this design. Not always. Sometimes I do add more. Sometimes I definitely add more. Okay, so I did 1 up top. And so we're going to add 1 on bottom. And this little tiny bit of purple, I think, is going to make that bow tie in, bring out the purples in the sign. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Kim. Miss Ileana loves the florals. Oh, Kat, thank you so much. You guys are always so fun about the hair. So fun about the hair. Thank you, Miss Susan. Thank you so much. Thank you. All of these beautiful products are from creekroad.net, you guys. I'm telling you, don't sleep on these. They are beautiful. This would be a great Mother's Day piece, too. I think I'm going to leave it at that, actually. I think I was going to add more, but let me bring it up close so y'all can see. Okay. Oh, yeah. That little tiny purple daisy is what set it off and what connected all the other colors together. And I'm telling you, my lighting, that's something I've got to work on. Mr. T says he's got a project that he's working on, so I'm really hoping it's lighting, guys. Forgive me for the poor lighting. I think this turned out gorgeous. The little purple was the perfect addition, yes. So don't be afraid to use those fillers, guys, and those bushes. Those are, and I didn't even get to use the filler in this one. This cream is gorgeous, okay? Thank you. That was super quick. I would have been working on this for days. Oh, no. Well, I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years now. I've been doing this for 5 years. So and florals are my favorite. I definitely have increased my skills and speed and time at that. I have an easy and budget. Send it to me. Send it to me, Greg. I need it. I need the lighting. I need the lighting help for sure. Thank you so much, guys. Tammy, this sign, the florals, the greenery, they are all from creekroad.net. Okay, creekroad.net. And if you're shopping with them, you can use my code TC10 for 10% off. Okay, and then you can build your cart up to $99 and you'll get free shipping. Okay, but let me get out my box with the pancake kit. Okay, so that's the kit that they released today. It's on their website. We're going to be making it on the 28th. Okay, so let me grab that real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Now, does anyone not know what a pancake wreath is? Anyone not know what a pancake wreath is? A pancake wreath. Let me grab one. Okay. So this is a pancake wreath. Okay. It is a great option for you to have if you have a front door and a storm door or a glass door. Okay. And it goes in between them because it is so thin. Okay. Now, I put a backer on mine. Not everyone does, and again, that's a personal preference again, okay? But I like to keep my pancake wreaths relatively simple. Usually I just use 2 ribbons, but these are a great thing to add to your shop if you're a wreath maker, a crafter, if you sell at craft shows, because they can be very budget friendly and very transitional. You can use these for a lot of different designs. My favorite, I almost only use Creek Road signs with the pancake wreaths, and I always use the 10-inch sign. This is a gorgeous cross, but they just released a new cross. I don't know if you guys are on their website right now. The new cross for Easter has a purple fabric draping. It's stunning. It is absolutely stunning. Okay, so I'm going to teach how to make a pancake wreath. We're going to break it down. Very, very simple, okay? This is the sign we're going to be using. This is perfect for my folks that said tropical, okay? Thank you, Vanessa. Thanks, Charming Door. Thank you, thank you. So we have a macaw parrot that says it's always 5 o'clock. I don't know what he's drinking. What is he drinking? Is he drinking a Mai Tai? What is that? I don't think that's a margarita. What a Bahama? I don't know. He's definitely drinking something tropical and yummy, okay? So this gorgeous 10-inch sign from Creek Road, okay? It's a hurricane, says Liz. Okay, a hurricane. Maybe I need to look up a recipe and we'll make them the night that we make this. Now, Creek Road is throwing in the base, okay? They're going to throw in a whole bundle of pipe cleaners. So you're going to have enough pipe cleaners to do another pancake wreath. So if you guys wanted to order a different sign and some other mesh and ribbon, you'll have enough to do another pancake wreath, okay? So you've got the base, the pipe cleaners, the sign, and like I said, I like to use 2 ribbons. I keep it simple. Lots of other people use 4 ribbons, okay? So if you want to do 4 ribbons, you do 4 ribbons. Again, you do you, boo. I just like to keep it simple with 2. I chose this 2.5 inch with the glitter edge. Oh, it does not come across on camera how pretty it is. Hang on. I got this in, I think, all their colors. They have this in a purple color. I think they have it in a blue color too. But look at that. It's the glitter edging. It's so pretty. Okay. And we're going to pair it with the teal lace edge with our sign. Look at that. Look how pretty those look together. And we're going to pop in some of that vibrant color with that yellow mesh. Okay. So you guys are going to get this whole kit. And yes, you can use my discount code on the whole kit too, guys. Okay, so if you are a new wreath maker or you just want to do this with some friends, get a couple kits, get a couple friends together. And if you don't have plans on the 28th, join me. We'll make it together on the 28th, okay? If you already have plans, you'll be able to watch the replay on my Facebook page. I think my mom and sister are going to be doing a kit. I was talking to them on the phone earlier. I was like, "Come on, let's do it. It'd be fun." So they may be doing it. We'll see if I can get them. We'll see if I can get them on board. I'm trying. So that is the pancake wreath that we're going to be doing, okay? And you can use that recipe and apply that recipe to anything that you wanted to check out on their website. So we're gonna have a good time with that. And I'm gonna encourage everyone to make their favorite drink, whether it's alcoholic or non-alcoholic. I may be having an alcoholic drink on a live, which I don't normally do. Angie just did kits last weekend. Oh, how fun! What kind of kits did you do? That's so cool. Thank you. I talked you into it. Oh no. Well, only in the best way. Only in the best way, okay? I'm getting one for John. Oh, this is what we need to do for the spousal challenge. Mesh mania. I'm telling you, we gotta get the men on this. I bet I could get Eric to do it. I'm gonna look at my calendar. Maybe Mr. T. Maybe. Hang on, go with me. Go with me on this. Maybe I could do a kit. I could order a separate kit, okay? And Mr. T can be doing it side by side with me as an example of how easy a pancake wreath is to do. Okay? If didn't need sharp scissors. I would involve my kids even, okay? But let me tell you what you're gonna need if you are new, or if you need, you know, you don't have the supplies, okay? You're gonna need a good pair of scissors, okay? Creek Road sells these as well. So snag these up. You can use that discount code on anything on their website, guys, okay? So snag up some good scissors if you don't have them. You're gonna need the jewelry hole punch that I used tonight, okay, to punch your hole in to your sign, just like I did tonight. Same exact method, okay? You're gonna need to pick up some floral wire or pipe cleaners. You can use the pipe cleaners in the kit if you want, okay? I use 26 or 24 gauge wire. I get this at the Dollar Tree. You can get it at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's. You can even get it off of Amazon, okay? You can get this bad boy anywhere, and it comes in a lot of different colors too. Actually, I think I have it in red, so I may use it in red. We'll see. You are going to need a rotary tool. Now, this is not sold by Creek Road, okay? If you don't have a rotary tool, you can use scissors. You can use scissors. This just does make your life a whole lot easier, I promise you. You did Gnome Valentine kits? How fun! That's awesome, Angie! Oh, I love that. So you're gonna need this to measure out your mesh. And if you decide you want to get a backer for your pancake wreath, if you purchase the kit, you'll want to get a backer at Home or Garden Ridge, Hobby Lobby. I've heard some Dollar Trees have a backer, but just be careful about that. You want to make sure it's not a fabric material of any kind. You want to get the kind that's a plastic or a resin or a polyester or recycled material. Those are going to be the ones that are going to not give you any problems with any sort of rain or humidity, okay? All right. Any questions? Any questions? Did y'all have fun tonight? Did you learn something? I hope y'all learned something new. Let me know what you guys thought about tonight. If you want to see what you want to see next, and who's going to be joining me, who got the pancake wreath? Homewoods. Oh, I've never even heard of a Homewood. How do you figure pricing if you only use part of a floral? Do you figure the whole thing? No, I don't figure the whole thing. I kind of do a little bit of math on it. And then if I use more than a certain percentage, then I'll go up in the percentage. But pricing is different for everyone. That's why I'm kind of always a little hesitant, because I could tell you what worked for me for pricing at the beginning of my business versus now, 5 years later. So it very much depends on where you're at in your journey of doing your business. It also depends on your location and what you can sell wreaths for, what people are willing to pay in your community or in your online community. So it's a very wide range. That's why I tend not to answer that question super specifically. But it just all does kind of range. Yeah. Home Goods. Home Goods has them. Okay. All right. Cool. I didn't know that. That's cool. The welcome sign is 12 inches. Yes, it's on their website. It's actually 11.75. It's 11.75, okay? Now, if you guys wanted to recreate this design, I was just gonna say, okay? You could totally take out what I did, okay? My headband? Oh gosh. hang on. You could take out what I did, but instead of using the teal, I used the teal because I thought they connected so beautifully with the succulents, okay? But use these purple ones in place, and you're going to highlight more of the purple that's in the sign, okay? So you can change this design up by using different colored florals. They also have these roses in a purple color, and those would have worked really beautifully as well. Let me show y'all. Okay, so this is another one of their floral. You could easily replace that white rose with the purple rose. Okay, so I'm just showing you, and these are all Creek Road products, guys. So if you wanted to recreate this, but you wanted to change up the color combination. Okay, my headband. This one, my sister made. So this one my sister faith. And again, the signs that I use for a grapevine, I'm always going to use an 11.75 from Creek Road. And on a pancake wreath, I use the 10-inch, okay? Hey, Miss Angel, thank you, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All the florals, the greenery, the signs are from Creek Road. Do you guys want to hang with me for 2 more minutes? 2 more minutes? I can show some of my Creek Road signs. If someone saw something they wanted to have me make a design with, I'd love to make a design for you. Especially if you guys are new to Creek Road. If you guys are new to Creek Road, you gotta see some of their beautiful signs. Okay. Thank you, Miss Angie. Thank you. Their signs are, I think, the best. I think they are the best sublimated signs on the market. Okay. Hey, thank you so much. All right. Where are my bee fans at? I think this is such a pretty sign, and I don't see this used very much. So this is in my stock. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. You could easily pair it with the teal flowers because they've got the yellow center. Okay, see how those go together so well, but their new yellows and oranges would be gorgeous with this. The bee with the sunflower. Creek Road does have a sunflower too. Yes, I think I have it. Okay, I love. Who was it that mentioned the horse? A black horse. I love this horse. It looks 3D, you guys. It looks like a wood carving. I love this. It's so pretty. Okay, so I got the bee and the horse. These are all available. So if someone saw something and you want me to make you a design with it, I would love to make you one. This one says, hey y'all, with the cow print on a lasso wreath would be wonderful. Sunflowers. I love the hey y'all. I think that's so cute. Okay, I had to get this one. Follow the bunny. He has chocolate. So that would be a great pancake wreath. I think that would be so fun. And then I got this one for an everyday design with the orange. Just says welcome. I can't even with all of this. I'm sorry. Welcome to the addiction. Welcome to the addiction. Someone asked about a blue bonnet. I have this sign. Just ordered my kit. Oh, yay! So excited to learn making something awesome. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks for getting the kit, and I'm looking forward to it. So make sure you have your drink ready. Or maybe not if it's your first time. Maybe don't have a drink. Maybe that's bad advice. I'm just gonna have one. Just one. We'll hang out. Do I do any with cows? Yes, I've done quite a few cows, actually. Yes, Creek Road has some beautiful Highland cow signs, actually. Or Kathy, were you asking for more of like, not a sign, but a Highland cow? I do have some Highland cow attachments. This one is one of my best sellers. I make this several times a year. Always have this in stock. I never run out of it. This I thought would be beautiful. Someone asked for spring. I thought the colors in this dragonfly were so beautiful. They would make a perfect spring design or a perfect, I thought this would be a perfect Mother's Day. This is your favorite sign for every day for the bless. Oh, wait, that's different. And then their new sign. Okay, this is their brand new sign. I am going to be making a wreath with this. This is going to be a floral wreath, okay? This is going to be a floral wreath for sure. Look at this. Oh, the teals, the blues, the creams, the bunny. I'm in love with this Easter design, spring design. I am obsessed. I got this in both sizes. Patty, for the signs, you would shop at creekroad.net. Okay, if you want to purchase any of these signs, you'd purchase them from them, and you can use my code TC10. If you are wanting to purchase a wreath from me, you'd go onto my website, tarnationcreations.com, and you would place a custom order, and then you would get to pick which sign you want. If I don't have it in stock, we would order it. And we go through the whole process, and you get to see your piece being made. You made a wreath I did, yes. Can't wait to see what I create with the bunny. Yes, well, it's going to go on a grapevine for sure. I think it's going to be a bougie one, though, you guys. Diane just bought the bunny. I think that's been their most popular sign. Vanessa, thank you. Can I do a live for the floral bunny, please? We could make that happen. We could make the floral bunny happen for sure. For sure, we can make that happen. I was going to try and find, hang on, hang with me, because I was going to show you guys the ribbon that I wanted to pair with this. I set it aside somewhere special where I was like, oh, I don't want to forget where I put that. And would you believe it? I forgot where I put it. Hang on, let me see if I can find it real quick. It's here it is. Haha. Okay. So this is a Ferris silk ribbon. This is a Ferris silk ribbon, okay? And it's on their website, Creek Road's website, okay? It's a 2.5 inch. It feels, oh my gosh, what, Greg and Michelle, what would you call the texture of this? It's not a velvet. It's, I mean, it just, here, we're going to do a little ASMR, okay? Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's so, this is, y'all don't sleep on this ribbon. It looks, it doesn't look photograph like it doesn't photograph well on the computer. Okay. I promise you, it is so stunning. I used this with the slate blue in the sunflower design I did last week that was inspired by it. It's not velvet. It's like a, I don't know what it is, but I mean, no, it's not a suede. It's all like a crosshair. I don't know, but it is stunning. Okay, so let me show you, okay? Because I'm telling you, it's a beautiful, beautiful ribbon. Don't sleep on this, okay? Because I want to pair this ribbon with this sign. I know it's not a cream. I know it's not a cream. I know it's not with the bunny. But you pair it with a blue on top of it, and it just pops so nice. So don't sleep on this 2.5 inch at Creek Road, guys. I'm telling you, this is a really cool, versatile ribbon. You could put, I mean, I could have put this in this design, and it would have been gorgeous. It's one of those ribbons that can go with any color, and it just enhances the color of it. I need a bougie bunny wreath. Yes, girl. Well, I may be getting a few more of these signs. The flowers on the table definitely do match. Yep. So if you guys are wreath makers, yep, those match. These match perfectly. You can even use the eucalyptus, okay, to bring in some of the greens. I'm telling you, don't sleep on it. And do you guys find that pairing things is the hardest part? Is that what everyone struggles with? Is what goes with what signs? Lucille says, what color is the ribbon called? It's called Platinum on the website. It's called Platinum, and this is a Ferris silk ribbon. My husband would call this the fancy ribbon, okay? Nicole, I got you, girl. I got you, girl. And I'm working on our other project, too. All right, have a good one. Thank you. Yeah, so this is Platinum, 2.5 inch Platinum. Pair this with pinks, blues, whites, greens. I think this is such a pretty, versatile ribbon. I'm telling you, don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this designer ribbon, okay? Yes. Okay. Any last questions before we head on out? Hope you guys had a good time. I think we had a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging with me tonight. Thank you. Yes, if you guys are shopping, again, just a reminder, these are all products from creekroad.net. You guys can use my code TC10 at any time. And if you're already shopping, build your cart up to $99 after my discount and you'll get free shipping. Miss Eve, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm excited. I hope you have a great night, guys. Thanks so much. See y'all later, Facebook.